Alright, what is up, everybody? We are back with another edition of Everyday Hoops. Hope you guys are having a good one. Today, we're going to be talking about Zion Williamson. He has been playing maybe the best basketball of his career for the past few months, and I want to really break it down and show how amazing he has been here in today's video. And also, funny enough, I found that I do have a old Zion jersey, so putting it on today. Thank you guys for the views on the videos and the shorts recently. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the content around here, consider subscribing, liking, turn notifications to also like that. I really appreciate it. We upset a lot. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, getting closer and closer as the days go on. So supporting the channel, we really appreciate it. Link to my Twitter and all that stuff down in the description below. And yeah, don't waste any more of your time. Let's get right into it. So Zion Williamson, I feel like he's been playing some of the best basketball of his career as of recently. He's been having some really good games, and I feel like it's not being talked about as much as it should. One, because the Pelicans are the worst team in the Western Conference, and they've had a very bad year, injury plagued, unlucky, just not a good year for the Pelicans, and Zion was a part of that. Zion only played in 10 games for the first, 3 months of the year. He's still only played in 27 games this season, so it's not like he's been there all the time. He's not playing on back-to-backs and stuff. But as of recently, when he has been playing, he has been amazing, having big nights, big scoring nights, rebounding, playmaking, even defensively, he's taking a step up, and he's had some really good moments. He's looking very good right now. He also had the reports come out a couple weeks ago that he's probably in the best shape of his career. He's down to about 260 something pounds, I think, which is the lightest he's been since he was a rookie, since he got drafted. So he's in great shape. He's moving very well on the court, and his play is showing how well he has looked. Overall, statistically, first, before we really get into film, on the overall season, he's giving you over 20, almost 24 and a half points per game, 7 rebounds, which is a career high, over 5 assists, which is a career high, over 1 steal per game, which is a career high, and almost 1 block, a career high as well, while shooting 56% from the field. And he's also only playing 28.6 minutes per game. So he's playing the least amount of minutes since he was a rookie. He's not even playing 30 minutes per game. Yeah, he's giving you 24, 7, and 5 with a steal and almost a block per game. So he's been doing it. And specifically, again, over the past about month and a half-ish, since January 25th. Since January 25th, he's appeared in 17 games. In those 17 games, he's averaging almost 26 points per game with almost 7 rebounds, 5 assists, and a steal, while shooting 61% from the field and 66% from the line. And in this stretch, since January 25th, in 17 games, 13 20-point games, 3 30-point games, and a 40-point game, 2 double-doubles, 2 triple-doubles, which one we're going to talk about in this video, 4 10-plus rebounding games, 8 games with 5 or more assists, 2 games with 10 or more assists, 14 games shooting 50% from the field, 9 games of shooting 60% from the field, and 6 games of shooting 70% from the field. So he's had some amazing performances. Looking at some of the games in particular, some of these games, he had a game against Toronto on January 27th, 31 and 7 on 13 for 18 shooting. Next game against Dallas, January 29th, 29, 6 and 7 on 11 for 18. Another game, February 5th against Denver, 28, 6 and 4, even though they got blown out. Then February 8th against Sacramento, big night, we had 40 on 16 for 21 shooting, made 8 of his 11 free throws. February 12th, also against Sacramento, 33, 9 and 7 on 13 for 18 shooting. He also hit a 3-pointer, which is one of 3 3-pointers he's hit this year, and only 1 3-pointer he's made in the past, in this 17-game stretch from January 25th. He's only made 1 3-pointer, but he's also only taken 3. He's not really taking 3. I think in the season he's averaging less, 0.5 or 0.6 3-point attempts. So he's not shooting the ball really. He knows what his bread and butter is. February 21st against Dallas, 29 and 7 on 11 for 15 shooting. February 27th against Phoenix, his first career triple-double, 27, 10, and 11 on 13 for 17 shooting and the win. March 2nd against Utah, 24, 6 and 9, 11 for 18 shooting. March 4th against the Lakers, 37 points in 26 minutes on 17 for 23 shooting. March 6th against Houston, 20 and 10. Then next game, March 8th against Houston, 20. And then last night against the Clippers, which is the game we're going to be watching, 22, 10, and 12 on 8 for 13 shooting, and they got the win. So he's had some really big monster games. And just watching him on the court over the stretch games, he just looks really good. This is the best I've seen him look in a very long time. The way he's moving, The way he's putting the ball on the floor, the way he's making decisions, his decision making is probably the best that he's had in his career. You know, he's making plays for not only himself but everyone else. He's getting to the rim and attacking. The little pull up jumper is working. He's not shooting the ball a whole lot. He knows his bread and butter is to get to the paint. He's been rebounding very well. Defensively, probably is the best he's played in his career. He's had multiple games with a steal and a block. Game with 3 blocks, 2 steals, 2 steals. You know, 2 steals. He's had so many games with 2 steals, games with a block and a steal. Just been doing it. You know, and the turnovers aren't crazy. You know, in this stretch, he's averaging over 5 turnovers and less than 3 assists, which is not crazy. But then again, you think of him being a forward, you know, it's not bad at all. And especially considering all the bodies he sees on a nightly basis, and he's still learning this stuff and figuring this stuff out. He's been very, very, very good. Um, yeah, I really, I've said it multiple times when talk about the Pelicans recently, when talking about Zion, like I'm very interested to see what the Pelicans think of Zion, and I'm sure after this stretch they have that confidence again that he can be their franchise, their franchise piece going in the future. You know, there's a lot of question coming into it, like, dang, is Zion really like the future of the Pelicans? Could he potentially be on the trade block? You know, and if I'm another team, honestly, I'm looking around and I'm calling. You know, even if the Pelicans do like really believe that Zion's going to be the future, if I'm another team, I'm still gonna call for Zion just to see what the market and what they feel about it. Because if there's a chance that I can get Zion on my team, I might pull the trigger. You know, especially if I have another really good star player so Zion doesn't have to be the number one, he could be the number two and play alongside somebody else. I think that would be amazing because again, he's playing some amazing basketball now. Let's get into the film. All right, so here we go. We got footage. This is all of his buckets and assists from last night's game against the Clippers, where he had a 22, 10, and 12 game and a triple double, and they won, beating the Clippers. And he was just super, super, really, super good in this game. So I'm going to break down the footage and show you how just great Zion has been. So here we go. First play. First play, little strip right there on Harden. Coming down, Trey Murphy. Transition, give it to Zion and Z. A little adjustment in the air, go up for the layup. Now, I'm going to go back here. Okay. So first of all, little strip right there. Okay, I don't think he got credit. He didn't get credited for a steal on this play. In the game, he didn't have a steal. He had a block, but not a steal. Even though it looks like he stripped it out, but I guess Trey Murphy got credit for the steal, I guess, whatever. So come out in transition. It's a 2-on-1, basically, because Kawhi, the Batum's behind him, but Trey Murphy sees Zion. Kawhi is more shading toward Trey Murphy. Come down, it's just the easy. This is a simple one. Simple, just athletic Zion finish. Gets it, you know, gets off, doesn't let Kawhi with his big hands get the strip, make the adjustment, go up for the layup. That's just an easy, you know, Zion in transition, get an easy layup to start the game. You know, nothing crazy about that. This play, we get in the post, being guarded by Kawhi, cross court pass to CJ right in the pocket, bang for three. So this play, Zion being guarded by Kawhi Leonard, by the way. So we got Bruce Brown, give it to Z in the post. Z looks out on the post. Zubac comes over, you know, shades off because obviously if Zion spins around, he needs multiple bodies in there because if it's one-on-one, he's going to eat. Batum then comes down, kind of hold off Messi, just in case Yves Missy comes in, gets left. So that leaves CJ wide open on this side, wide open. And so Zion sees it right here. Missy kind of tries to poke in the paint a little bit, try to take Batum with him because they know CJ's right behind him too. So now once Zion pivots, let me try to pause it as pivots right here. Missy comes down. You know, Harden also has his eyes. Everyone has his eyes on Zion. All four of these guys have their eyes on Zion right now. Missy's going to try to get into the paint just in case. He'll maybe try to slip behind Zubac and them. Bruce Brown's kind of trying to clear out. And Batum, who's supposed to be guarding CJ, really, really locks in on Missy. And so once Zion pivots and sees Batum is, you know, has his hands on Missy, he's like, oh, I'm going to have CJ right here. Because Batum's not going to be able to get back in time on that, especially if CJ moves. So Zion flings it over. CJ, great pass, by the way, too. Like, right in the pocket. CJ, all he has to do is grab it. His foot might have been out of bounds right there. Didn't get called, though, so we take it. Grab it, pull up, and CJ's been on a burner. Bang. That's just great IQ, play recognition by Zion. You know, that's really been improving. Next possession, we have him as a point guard. He's point forwarding right now. Drives to the cup with a pull-up jumper in the paint. Goes. You know, he's been trying to kind of experiment with this shot right here. So, off the screen, Chris Dunn, a very tough defender. Coming out, we see Zubac, obviously, more concerned about Zion driving than Yves Missy. Yves Missy is, you know, not a threat from right here. So he's going to drive, kind of do the little behind the back because he sees Zubac is coming down because they think Zion's just going to bully his way in and just get trapped by Zubac. But instead, he goes behind the back. Chris Dunn kind of lets him go because Zion's got that strength, and he's like, all right, Zubac, you got him. And Zion sees he's got space right here because Batum's out here. Harden is kind of in no man's land. I guess they're kind of in a 2-3 zone. It looks like, even though I don't know if they are. We're supposed to be in a 2-3 zone. Were they supposed to be in a 2-3 zone? Let me see. No. I think it just kind of happened that way. He's got space right here. Instead of let me go into Zubac's chest from right here and potentially get an offensive foul, I'm just going to take the little pull-up midi. Little touch right there. You know, just find space, hit my shot. That's just Zion right there. Next play, we get the rebound. Coming out, I love this. Cross court, Jordan Hawkins right in the pocket, bang for 3. Love this play right here. So we get the board. We're coming down in transition. Coming down, right. Let's see, look at the floor. We got, I think that's Jose Alvarado, Carlo on this side. We have 4 Clippers all on this side, all on the left side. And Jordan Hawkins is trailing to our right. So Zion sees I got 1, 2, 3, 4 Clippers over here. 4 of us. Kobe Brown is supposed to be, you know, probably maybe guarding Hawkins is a little bit late to come back. So once Zion notices, oh, they got 4 defenders here. The 5th defender is probably somewhere behind me, I guess. I don't know. I don't see him on this side. And we have Jordan Hawkins, one of our best 3-point shooters on this side. Recognize right away we can get a wide open 3 in transition. So cross court flings it right in the pocket. Jordan Hawkins, like, right. This is basically wide open because once Jordan Hawkins gets a shot up, Kobe Brown isn't even, no hand is in the way. Once Kobe Brown gets his hand up, the ball's already gone. So just in the shooting pocket, bang. That's just, again, great play recognition from Z. Noticing we got 4 on 3 right here. That means we got someone wide open, one of our best shooters too, fling it right into the pocket. Bang, splash. Next, we're in the post again. Drive by Kobe Brown, dump off, Carlo, Makovic. Easy lay-in. There we go. So we're in the post right here. Seeing, okay, it's going to be a handoff. No. I got Kobe Brown on me. And they don't have a big right now. Kobe Brown is the center. We're playing small, basically, because Kobe Brown is the center. Because Derrick Jones, he's got Mo Bamba. I guess they've been running Zion a lot more the 3 since the trade deadline with Brendan, Kelly Olynyk. Have Carlo Makovic play a lot more. They're running a lot more Zion the 3. They just signed Mo Bamba to a 10-day. So Zion's been playing at the 3 a lot more. The Clippers are going small, you know, against Z and Carlo. So we have no big man in the paint. So that means it's time to feed. So as soon as we come down, we see also Bogdanovic is in the paint guarding. Bogdanovic, really? So Zion's going to come over. Bogdan obviously worried about Zion more. He forgets he's got Carlo, another big man, right behind him. So Zion just comes over and sees, oh, he's going to have an easy layup right here. Dump it down. Great under the basket. Adjustment. Layup. Again, just easy. Simple plays. Next one. Handoff from Missy. Bump by Chris Dunn. Hit the screen. Get around him. Layup. That's classic Zion right here. So we got a handoff. Guarded by Chris Dunn. Again, not an easy defender. Even though Zion's probably 3 inches and 50 pounds bigger than Chris Dunn. Chris Dunn is not an easy guy to score on. You know, he's one of the better perimeter defenders in the NBA. So we get the handoff, get the bump. It's all right. Set the screen. Zubac is on this side. He's on the left side of the screen instead of the right. So Z, once he comes around, he sees, all right, Chris Dunn on my hip. Zubac is back here. Zubac's not in the middle. Zubac's on the left. So that means I'm going to have a lane. And you have Harden right here who, you know, Harden's not going to try to come in and stop me. You know, he's going to try to reach maybe so I can get a foul. But he's not going to stop me. Especially because he's got Trey Murphy. If he does come in and stop, I got Trey Murphy, our best 3-point shooter, right on the wing for a wide open 3-pointer. So obviously you're not going to come in and, you know, you're not going to come help off of him. So as soon as Zion gets right here and sees Harden's not really going to fully commit, and Zubac is over here, wide open. So all you got to do right now is burst, gather, because once Zion gathers and bursts, there's not many people that are going to be stopping him. Even Chris Dunn, an amazing defender like him, it's not going to stop him. So just gather, 1, 2, lay up off the glass. Just easy. As soon as he gets off the screen, he notices I got a wide open lane. That's just classic, easy. Too easy of a bucket. Next play, we're coming down. Kick it out. Trey. Got him. That's what your name is, Trey, right? You know, he knows I knocked down some threes. So we're coming down. We got Batum on me. We're going to drive to the cup. Kawhi steps over. As soon as he sees Kawhi step over, you're helping off at Trey Murphy, really? So Zion comes around, sees I got 3 people around me. I got Kawhi on my side, I got Zubac here, I got Batum behind me, and Batum didn't go over to help, so that means, hey, he turns right around because he notices I got Kawhi coming in to try to strip the ball. That means I got Trey right here. So just kick it back out. Kawhi doesn't get back in time. Wide open 3. This is just easy. He's really seeing the defense well and just knowing where his teammates are. Just easy stuff. Like there's nothing super insane about it. You know, it's not like he's making behind the head pass or anything like that. But just easy, simple passes that you have to learn once you get into the league, once you're a star player like a Zion Williamson. A lot of these guys a lot of the star players you see now have had the growth like this, where they got to learn how to use his teammates to help him because now he knows if I could show that I can kick it out to Trey Murphy. I'm going to kick it out to CJ McCollum. I'm going to kick it to Jordan Hawkins. I'm going to dump it down. They know I'm willing to make these passes. Now it's only going to help me because now they know, I'm not afraid to make that pass to Trey Murphy. So now you can't help off of Trey Murphy, which means I got an easier time going one-on-one. So just easy. He sees Kawhi helps off. We got our best shooter, Trey Murphy. There we go. Next one. The screener. Posting up on Bogdanovich. Give me the ball in the paint. One dribble, kick it back out. Trey, call Harden sleeping for 3. And again, easy. So, we get the pick and roll, we get the switch. Harden's got Trey Murphy at the top of the key. Zion at the free throw line. Now he's got Bogdanovich on him. Looking at the court, he's like, all right, I got I got Bogdanovich. That means I could, because again, they have no center out here. I guess Nick Batum or Derrick Jones probably is one of the centers. So he sees I'm either going to dump in, or I'm going to drive into the paint. Then as soon as he dribbles, he realizes James Harden is coming in to try to poke the ball loose. James Harden's not really guarding Trey Murphy. So as soon as he comes here, he thinks he's going to have just let me get by him and get a layup. But then once he sees Harden come in and kind of poke the ball loose, he's like, oh, again, they're leaving my best shooter open, Trey. And Trey does a great job of relocating. Zion with a great pass too. Instead of passing it right back to Trey right here, he gives him a little bit of room. So that Harden's going to have to really get over. And look, Harden's back is turned to him. No way Harden's getting back in time. So boom, Trey Murphy, that's a wide open shot basically for him. Knockdown, bang. Again, it's simple. Just recognize the defense and get into our open guys. Simple. It's simple basketball. Next one, Zion coming down. Again, the Trey Murphy catches Harden sleeping. Bang. Again, I think this is like literally the next play. Oh, no, like a little, basically, it could have been basically the next play. Coming down the court, we're noticing, all right, once he gets right here, he notices, all right, I got Trey, who we know is not afraid to shoot from far. Just hit a 3 in the last position, so he's got it going. Look at the defense. James Harden, 2 feet inside the 3-point line. He's closer to, he's like closer to being in the circle, the free throw line, than the 3-point line, basically. And we got our best shooter right there. Zion's like, all right, one dribble. Harden's not going to go back there. Harden's just going to stay right here. Harden's not even recognizing Trey Murphy right now. Give it back to him. Get Harden sleeping. Again, that's basically a wide open shot for him in the gym. Easy. And there's coming down in transition. 5-on-4. Zion, right back. CJ, wide open 3. Bang. And literally probably the next play. The end of the third quarter was literally Pelicans did a great job in this end of the third quarter. So we're coming down. Harden's on the floor. So that means we're going to have a 5-on-4. CJ's coming down. CJ sees it, gives out to Zion. Zion grabs the ball right here, recognizes. I see 1, 2, 3, 5 of us. I see 4 of them. That means 1 open. Bogdanovich got Trey. Amir Coffey went to get Carlo. Derrick Jones on the wing trying to guard Hawkins. There's no James Harden who's supposed to be at the top of the key on this perimeter. So that means I'm going to have a wide open 3 because Batum, he was guarding CJ at first. He was getting ball, but then he went back to Zion and he's kind of caught in the middle. So he's like, who would I guard? Do I guard Zion? Do I guard CJ? He's caught in the middle, so he's in no man's land. Amir Coffey, there's no way Amir Coffey or Derrick Jones are going to get up in time to really contest CJ's shot. There's no way. Especially with the lethal shooter CJ can be. So Zion just makes a quick, here, have it back. Relocate for 3, knock it down. Just, again, simple reading the defense, simple play recognition. Now, end of the third quarter, 5 seconds left. We're going to take it himself. Jam. There we go. That's the Zion we know and love, right? So, we're coming down right here. Okay. Nick Batum is guarding me. Nick Batum cannot keep up with me. I'm sorry. Nick Batum, You know, shout out to you. You can't keep up with me. You cannot keep up with me. We have Bogdanovich, Derek Jones, Amir Coffey. They have no center in the paint in the game, which means the paint could be free cheese. So we're coming down. All right, Bogdanovich is here, kind of being the second line defense. Again, Bogdanovich, respect you. You cannot guard me. Amir Coffey and Derek Jones, guys, that maybe could be a better shot, are guarding Hawkins and Markovic, and Chris Dunn is behind the play. So he's not catching up to me. So the two guys I have in front of me trying to stop me are both guard forwards that are over 30 plus years old and cannot keep up with me athletically or physically. So I'm just going to do a little in and out. Look at that. There's no one even close to the paint. No one even close in the paint. It's free cheese. So just in and out. 1, 2. Didn't even get no contest. That's just also that's just not amazing defense by the Clippers. Clippers had a bad end to this third quarter. Just not great defense in this third. Clippers have been really struggling recently. And it's also just me like this is classic Zion. The speed, the agility, the athleticism, you just can't teach that. All right, going to the fourth quarter. Get a little handoff from Mo Bamba. Pick and roll. Give it out. Jose for 3. That's already what? Probably the 4th, 5th assist already. That was just a wide open, easy 3-point shooter that another team wasn't guarding because Zion was killing in this game, which is, again, something that every young star player has to go through at some point. And Zion's going through it right now, where he notices, I'm so good, they're going to have to send more attention to me, which means my teammates are going to be wide open. So if I can learn how to use my gravity to help my teammates out, that's only going to help me out in the end as well. So just, all right. So we're in a 2-man game with Mo Bamba. And a little pick and roll right here. Bogdanovich, again, isn't really caring about Jose Alvarado. He's just kind of worried about Zion coming off the screen and blowing past Zubac for a dunk. So Bogdanovich is coming in. Bogdanovich, as soon as he's right there, he gambles to try to help. It's also not even in Zion's right hand, it's in his left hand. As soon as Zion sees Bogdanovich come over to try to reach, he notices, oh, I got Jose. Heading the shot clock wide open for 3. Great pass. And knock it down, Jose. This is just easy. This is easy, man. It looks too easy for him. He's making all these passes too with no even second thought of should I pass it, should I not, should I go? It's simple. It's just like he's open, give it. He's open, give it. I see him gambling, give it. This is just easy, man. Next one, we're driving past Kawhi. This was amazing. Pass to Markovic. All right, we're coming down the court. We got our 2 bigs down here. Kawhi's guarding me. So he goes quick. Instead of people think it's gonna be a handoff with Hawkins, nope. He gathers right away. 1, 2, because he knows I have the athleticism. I'm feeling it right now. So a lot of people, once they see Zion gather, they think, oh shoot, he's gonna go up with it. So Derek Jones tries to reach, doesn't get it. Zubac isn't even paying attention to Markovic behind him. Zubac is more worried about Zion coming out his chest. So Zion gets the 1, 2. He saw Markovic. He saw Carlo cutting, because that's what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to be on this side, because why are these two going to be on the same spot? You know? So Zion, 1, 2. He sees I got Zubac in the paint. I got Bogdanovich in the paint. And I got my teammate right here under the basket. So 1, 2. Just makes an easy, simple pass, because he knows where he's supposed to be. That's an easy layup. That's great. That's amazing. Right? That's probably the best pass so far. Just simple. Next one, coming down the court. Z. Getting the ball, got Amir Coffey on me. Drive. And just, you're not going to stop me. Once I drive, you can't stop me. All right, so we're coming down. Zubac has got Markovic. You know, Markovic is staying in the corner. Markovic can't hit an outside jumper. You know, I think it's Markovic or Matkovic. They say, I think it's Matkovic. I'm going to call him Carlo. Call him Carlo. We got 4 people on the perimeter and 4 of us on the perimeter. And the paint might not be super wide open, but I can get there. So once Zion comes out here, he sees 4 on this side, or 3 on this side. Amir Coffey guarding me. Amir Coffey, sorry, you can't guard me. Zubac in the paint. Kind of got to play the paint in the corner. Or Carlo. So he drives right here. And this is just, prime Zion. Where he's going to come in. And he just has the too much athleticism. Where he's in the air for too long, he can just switch it up. The adjustment, the touch for Zion is really, really good as well. Maybe underrated. How great he can adjust in the air because he's in there for so long. You adjust in the air. You're not getting me, Zubac. I'm not gonna go right into your chest. I'm just gonna softly go to the side of the rim that's open. Again, being the point guard. Set the screen, split the screen, dunk it. There you go. You'll love that. This is the Zion that we know and love right here. So, we get the double screen from both our bigs. Mo on one side, Carlo on the other side. Chris Dunn's got me, Kawhi's got Carlo, Zubac's got Mo Bamba. Zion goes to Mo because why would he go here and get guarded by Kawhi Leonard? I'd rather take Zubac on the perimeter. What the heck? So, and Zubac also comes around this screen instead of going right to Mo Bamba, right to Mo and try to cut Zion off to maybe give him, try to maybe like play the screen here behind. Well, I guess he is trying to do that. He just can't really get there in time. Because, yeah, Zubac tries to cut him off. But then I think he maybe did it too much or did it too early. Yeah, he starts going like, Zubac starts going to cut him off right here. Where Zion's not even, Zion didn't, Mo Bamba didn't even hit Chris Dunn yet. For the screen. He's already kind of going to shade over. So Zion recognizes this. It says, oh, Zubac's on here. Kawhi's on the other side. I got a wide open lane right here if I split this. Because now, if I come down here, Amir Coffey or Derrick Jones going to have to guard me. Amir Coffey, you can't get off of Jordan Hawkins because that's one of our best shooters. Derrick Jones, maybe you can try, but Jose already hit one a couple minutes ago. So Jose is capable of knocking down that shot. So it's either you're going to give me an easy layup or you're going to give up a three-pointer when you're down 12 points. So Z, great recognition. Just splits the double team. Because Zubac, you can't keep up with me, laterally. Split the double team, come over, and once he gets right here, he doesn't even see Derrick Jones Jr. Doesn't even see him, even though Derrick Jones Jr. can fly himself, former dunk contest champion. Once Zion gets to this point right here, he's not even looking at. All he sees is the rim. All he sees is the rim, and he's thinking, how am I going to dunk this time? Am I going to go cock it back? Am I going to go two-hand? How am I going to dunk this? Doesn't even see Derrick Jones Jr. in his line of sight. Come over, bang. I'll let it run. With the split, the double team, come over. You just can't stop that. Coming down again. Z, one-on-one. Kick it out. They're sleeping. Jose, knock it down. Shout out to the shooters in New Orleans as well. Shout out to the three-point shooters for knocking them down for Z. Man, Z comes over. All right. So they're kind of in like a 3-2. It looks, are they? I don't even know if they're intentionally in a 3-2. But Zubac's on the top of the key guarding nobody. Oh, he's trying to get back to the paint, but he's just a little bit slower. Chris Dunn's got Carlo. Kawhi's got Hawkins. Derrick Jones has Mo Bamba, but Jose Alvarado's on this side too because Zubac is over here. That means, we got a 3-on-2 on the right. So he sees that. He sees I got 3 defenders here. I got, 3 defenders here. 3 players over there. So we have a mismatch. So that means if I can get someone over here, someone's going to be open. So he sees how it plays out. Mo Bamba's on that wing. Derrick Jones, who's supposed to be guarding one of these 2 guys, isn't even really guarding those 2 guys. He's there more. And look at that. 4 eyes on Zion. And Zubac, his eyes are just, I don't know where they are. He's just looking around. Basically almost 5 eyes on Zion. No one's even paying attention to anybody else on the court besides number 1. Zion sees that and he's like, oh, Derrick Jones Jr., who's supposed to be guarding Jose Alvarado or Mo Bamba, one of those 2, isn't guarding any of them. He's just kind of standing here and waiting for me to drive for no reason. So he sees DJJ sleeping. He's like, oh, but I got a shooter over here. Jose, who just knocked one down a couple minutes ago. He can knock it down again. Here you go, Jose. From the Smoothie King Center line. Bang. Just easy, simple play recognition. Simple. Catch the defense sleeping. That's like the 3rd or 4th time he's caught the defense sleeping. Next one right here. Get the hand off from Bruce Brown. Drive to the paint. Lay it up. That's simple. I mean, off the sideline out of bounds, sideline out of bounds. No, baseline out of bounds, whatever. Out of bounds play. So we get the little screen off, the off screen. Off screen. So Dunn's got Zion. They say, let's set the screen. Because Zubac's on Bruce Brown because they don't respect Bruce Brown's shooting. Set the screen. Got a switch. Now I got Harden on me. Bruce Brown, handoff. Great play by Willie Green. Hit the screen. So now I got Zubac on one-on-one. I already know he can't stop me. Once I put my body into him, He can't stop me when I adjust in the air. That's just an amazing out of bounds play to get an easy 2 by Willie Green. Shout out to Willie Green. Now, top of the key. Oh, I remember this one. I love this one. Zion, gonna drive to the paint, give it out to Bruce. Bruce floater. No, but we don't give up the play. Rebound, kick it out to CJ, wide open for 3. Bang. I remember watching this play live. I love this play. So we got me on top of the key, guarded by Chris Dunn. Trying to drive. Chris Dunn cuts off the right side, so I'm just spin back left. And Zubac's coming over to stop me as well, because he knows that Chris Dunn's gonna need help. So that means I got Bruce right here. Here you go, Bruce. You got it. Little floater. Zubac doesn't really get a good test. Just misses. But Zubac also is outside. He's outside of the... He's not underneath the rim because he had to go try to get that Bruce Brown shot. So that means I got Chris Dunn. Boxing out Chris Dunn. I'm 6'6", 260. You're not boxing me out. You just got to hope that I don't get the rebound. You just got to hope the ball bounces a certain way. So come over. Can't control it, but he grabs it. He see. I don't know where he saw it. I don't know where he saw it. Maybe he was probably under the rim. He saw it. Because CJ was on this side. You remember CJ was supposed to be in that corner. Probably sees it about right. Maybe here-ish. I don't know where he exactly sees it, but he remembers CJ's on this side. And CJ's still here because we're getting the offensive rebound. Derrick Jones comes over to try to help from right here. As soon as he has the ball and he realized Derrick Jones is here, I got CJ wide open. No one even in his area. So if I could just kick it over, CJ wide open for 3, knock it down. That's just high IQ. High IQ. Amazing recognition to remember CJ's over here and to find him, save it over to him. And Derrick Jones is even really getting a contest off because CJ's already got it in his hands. That was a great play. The final one right here, coming on the court. And just easy layup. That's it. That's all. Just a fast break layup just to show off the speed because we got 3 people behind me. Kawhi's on my side. I'm going 2-on-1 with James Harden. Gonna drive. I could maybe throw it up to Trey Murphy because Trey Murphy's got some hops. But you know what? I'm gonna take it myself. Because yeah, I'm gonna take it myself. You know, get the easy layup. And that's it. We should one more time. Just the speed, the agility, and just easy layup. And there it is right there. Amazing game, amazing performance. They got the W over a good Clipper team and a triple-double. Yeah, same day today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, if you enjoyed the content around here, consider subscribing, liking, turn notifications to also fight that. I'd really appreciate it. It helps a lot. Once again, we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. So every like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, and notification turn on will be very much appreciated. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.